there was a session going on with teachers, like when teachers was asking all of the students, like, what do you want to become in your life? And everyone was saying, like, okay, I'll be an engineer, I'll be a doctor. Because of course, over here in India, if you're not an engineer or a doctor, you're a big time failure, right? So this is what the
Right.
mentality is. So, but there were some of my uncles like who used to do business. So of course, I told uh, my teacher that I want to be a businessman. And back then, I didn't know this word called entrepreneur or entrepreneurship. So I just say businessman. And for some reason, everyone laughed, right? Like all the students, everyone. And so it was kind of a weird, like, because of course over here, like, there's a different mentality, like doing business, especially the online business is kind of a taboo, right? Still, people sometimes, of course, the COVID has changed a lot of these mentality, but still, before COVID, people used to think that if you're doing an online business, like it is a scam, right? Maybe one day or another day, cops are gonna come in your home and they're gonna take you to the prison. So this is the kind of a mentality, and of course, which was kind of a tough. So, yep, this is the kind of a memory which I wanted to share from my childhood.
Yeah. That's wild. What was your child? There's different beliefs of, like, first of all, in India, there's really nice areas.
Mhm.
Everybody has the vision of Slumdog Millionaire. What was your childhood like as far as that was concerned?
Uh, I I come from a middle class background, right?
Hmm.
My father used to be in military. He used to be very strict, but also very supportive as well. So when I graduated from high school, he asked me that, what do you become in your life? And of course, I still remember this memory, right? So this was kind of a conditioning which happened. So just because all of my friends, they were taking admission in engineering college, so I just told him, okay, I'll be an engineer,
Mm.
right? And so my dad, like, of course, when he saw that, okay, this kid is really serious about his life, so he sold his land, got my admission in an engineering college. And this
Oh,
engineering college was in another city, the capital of India, New Delhi. So I came over there. I started studying over there, and I used to hate all the classes, all the lectures. It used to be like very theoretical, and like, I'm kind of a, if I don't see things like the all of these things should be practical, then I don't like those things at all. So I really used to hate all the lectures, although I was making so many great friends, and of course I was loving the social life, because this is the first time when I came out without having a surveillance of my family or my parents. So I was enjoying my bachelor life, but I was not at all enjoying my college life, especially the study. And one fine day, like, I think I was in third semester in 1.5 years, um, I was crystal clear that I was still not sure that what I'll do in my life or what do I want to become, but I was crystal clear that I really don't want to become an engineer.
mm,
This was the kind
right.
of a clarity I had, that because I used to talk to seniors, I used to talk to some of my friends, like, who got the job and who were not liking the engineering environment, like this one cubicle space and all these things. So I was not liking uh, those kind of I really didn't want to be an engineer. So this was I was pretty much sure about that. So one fine day when I was in third semester, I was in my college library. I used to read a lot of self-help books in my college library, and then I discovered this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert
Mhm.
Kiyosaki.
Right.
And
Classic.
yep, I read that book, and the very same day I just decided that I want to do something of my own. It completely changed my perception about life and finance. So the very same day I just dropped out of the college, right? So
What did your military dad say about that?
oh
He sold his land.
yeah,
I mean, this is a big crossroads for you.
right. So as I mentioned that I used to live in another city.
Mhm.
So I want you to imagine this thing, that I was very much afraid to tell him that I have dropped out of the college. And he used to call me every day in the evening that, hey, son, how was your college? And even when I dropped out, he used to call me every day. And even though when I wanted to tell him, I didn't had the courage to tell him that, okay, like I've dropped out. I used to say it was good. And it was a very difficult situation for me because I was going through a guilt because my parents used to feel that like their kids has gone to another city and he is studying, he's pursuing engineering, and he's going to be a really great engineer. And now over here I have dropped out looking for ideas to start a business. So
Right.
it was kind of a really challenging. So I got a business idea that time and I started working on it. And I took some loans from my relatives, my seniors, my friends.